The Nile River, the longest river in Africa, has played a pivotal role in shaping the civilization of ancient Egypt. Its waters have not only provided sustenance and fertile soil but have also been intertwined with religious beliefs, shaping the very essence of Egyptian culture. This article explores the historical significance of the Nile in ancient Egypt, delving into its impact on agriculture, society, and religious practices. Geography and characteristics. The Nile River stretches over 6,650 kilometers, flowing northward through northeastern Africa. It is formed by the confluence of the White Nile, originating from Lake Victoria, and the Blue Nile, emerging from Lake Tana in Ethiopia. The river flows through Egypt, ultimately emptying into the Mediterranean Sea, creating a vast delta. Agricultural blessings. The annual flooding of the Nile, known as the inundation, was a fundamental aspect of ancient Egyptian life. Each year, between June and September, the river would overflow its banks, depositing nutrient-rich silt along the floodplain. This natural irrigation allowed for the cultivation of crops in an otherwise arid landscape. The agricultural cycle, closely tied to the Nile's flooding, shaped the ancient Egyptian calendar. The three main seasons, Ahet, inundation, Pert, growth, and Shemu, harvest, mirrored the cycles of the river and dictated agricultural activities. Impact on civilization. The abundance of fertile soil along the Nile fostered agricultural prosperity, enabling the growth of a sophisticated civilization. The surplus food production supported a burgeoning population and allowed for the development of specialized labor, leading to advancements in architecture, art, and technology. Cities and settlements flourished along the Nile, with the river serving as a natural highway for transportation and trade. The strategic location of major cities, such as Memphis and Thebes, was influenced by their proximity to the Nile and its navigable channels. Religious significance. The Nile River held profound religious importance in ancient Egyptian belief systems. It was perceived as a divine force, personified as the god Hapi, who symbolized fertility and abundance. The annual flooding of the Nile was considered a manifestation of Hapi's benevolence, ensuring the continued prosperity of the land. The Nile also played a central role in creation myths. The ancient Egyptians believed that the world emerged from the primeval waters of the Nile, emphasizing the river's role in the genesis of life. This spiritual connection was further reinforced by rituals and ceremonies conducted along the riverbanks. Temples and cults. Numerous temples were dedicated to deities associated with the Nile. The Temple of Isis at Philae, for example, revered the goddess Isis, often linked with the river's life-giving properties. The priests and priestesses of these temples played crucial roles in conducting rituals to appease the gods and ensure the river's continued blessings. The cult of Osiris, one of the most prominent religious practices in ancient Egypt, incorporated the symbolism of the Nile in its myths. Osiris, associated with fertility and resurrection, was believed to have been drowned in the Nile and subsequently resurrected, reflecting the cyclical nature of the river's flooding and receding. Navigating the Nile's mysteries. The ancient Egyptians regarded the Nile as a source of mystery and wonder. Expeditions were launched to explore the river's origins, with figures like Harkuf and Herodotus documenting their journeys. These explorations contributed to a greater understanding of the Nile's course and the diverse cultures along its banks. Conclusion. The Nile River stands as a testament to the profound impact geography can have on the development of a civilization. In ancient Egypt, the Nile was not merely a waterway, it was the lifeblood of a society intricately woven into the fabric of daily life, agriculture, and religious beliefs. Its enduring legacy continues to captivate historians and archaeologists, offering a glimpse into the foundations of one of the world's most fascinating ancient civilizations.